Hi, everyone. Super excited to have all of you here. It's a great time. I'm happy to be in Dubai this evening, but I couldn't think of a better place to announce my new book, You to the Power of Two. It's been several years coming, and so excited to finally have it here and be able to talk to you about why I think this is so fundamentally important, especially to your ability to continue to be successful, earn income, figure out what you want to do as AI comes into the world. This book really represents all of the knowledge and my current thinking around what in the world is going to happen now that AI is here. So the book really starts with a good understanding of basically kind of what AI is. And right now, when you think about artificial intelligence, we're all talking about what it can do, but it requires us to ask questions of it, right? So you're sitting at home and you go to ChatGPT and you got to type something in. It's fine, it's great, but it requires you to have to do something. Or you're using it, if you get a little bit more advanced, you can use it to start helping you shop or helping you do things, sort of like we had when it used to be like old macros, right? All of this is simply put, AI is very reactive. It doesn't require to know you, it's very reactive, but we're talking about now moving to an AI that actually knows you. It's an AI that understands you. It's a digital twin of yourself. And man, this is coming. And that is what you to the power of two is all about. It's about what is your digital twin and what does it mean? And why is it so important that you own and control your AI digital twin? And that digital twin we call the identic twin. That's the difference between identic AI and traditional AI. It's all about you, it's all about people. So that's you to the power of two. Again, we're super excited to have it being announced. I get a lot of questions several times. I get questions where people ask me, well, hey, Joseph, if we're in a world where AI is doing and executing everything, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for me if I'm a student or if I'm an executive or I'm a middle manager? If AI is doing everything, what am I going to do? What are those things that make me special or that allow me to be able to continue to earn income and to be successful? Here's the thing. Without a doubt, AI is going to make knowledge free. Knowledge will be free. But you know what happens when knowledge is free? Judgment. Judgment is priceless. It's your ability to take in all of that information and be able to determine what to do, when to do it, and most importantly, why it needs to be done. Judgment is the thing that will be so important and will become ultimately the single biggest leadership skill set, I think, by far, by far. And so people ask me, well, that's great. Judgment is a wonderful thing, but how do you improve your judgment, right? If you want to truly be and become you to the power of two, well, how do I improve my judgment? The first thing and the best skill you have when you live in a world where all the answers are known, which is the world you're going into with AI, value is in understanding what question to ask. It's your ability to learn how to question. More specifically, we're talking about how to prompt, right? But how to interact with people, but how to interact and question with AI. That is how you will improve your judgment. You see, as we talk about, and again, U to the power two, AI is a contact sport, man. It's not something that you can simply just do, that you can simply just wish and read a book and kind of understand and, and just put it away. This is talking about AI is ultimately about how do you get yourself in the game. You see, U to the power two ultimately tells you that AI is not about you just doing more. It's about you becoming more. That is the thing that is so critical. And that's the thing that's so exciting, especially when you think about all of the things that AI can help you with. And we talk about this in the book, whether you're talking about the arts and the ability for you that if you can think it, you can create it. Imagine what that does. U to the power two talks about how could anybody have ever known that typing into a search bar could become the greatest equalizer in human history. This is ultimately what we're talking about when we talk about U to the power of two. Here's something that's also, really, really exciting as we talk about the book and we talk about, why I'm so excited to announce it. And it took several years to build. My good friend Don Tapscott. In this book, many people don't realize that their identity, their identical twin, a digital representation of themselves, has been created and has been in the works for years, at least 20 years. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Google and type something in. You're typing in and it finishes your sentence before you even can. It finishes the word search. Or if you're going to Spotify and Spotify, sums up and gives you all of these songs that you've done for the year, it's talking about your emotional state. Or, when you go on Amazon and you're shopping and it's amazingly coming up with all these things that you need or that you think you need. All of these companies have created a digital model of you. And the thing is, see, you didn't participate in it. You didn't control it. You don't own it. And one of the key points that we talk about in U to the power of two is if you don't own your digital AI twin, someone else will. It is so critically important. So, look, as you think about where we are and what's happening, especially as we go through events that are happening in the world, right? Every single person that I talk to gives me a similar kind of feeling. Joseph, I'm concerned about my job. Joseph, I'm concerned I'm going to lose my job. Or Joseph, I'm trying to get a job. Those are the three things that generally people will talk to me about, especially in the age of AI. First thing I want you to do is take a deep breath. Just take a pause for a second. And I want you to understand the greatest asset, the most valued asset on the planet. Go look in the mirror. It's you. You are that asset. If you look at what you earn, what a company pays you, and you look at the revenue per employee, typically that's 10 to 15 times your salary on average. That means they believe that you are worth at least 10 to 15 times more than you do because you're sitting there accepting the salary. You see, with in you to the power of two, and we say you becoming more, we're talking about how do you leverage artificial intelligence to be more than you. 1 + 1 is 5. How do you take all those great ideas and all those skills and through the use of having an identical twin, turn that into income, turn that into fulfillment, turn that into you to the power of two. So listen, hey, it's been great chatting with you. We're going to do a lot more of these. Super excited. I'm in Dubai right now. Love the UAE. Having a great time with a lot of great folks celebrating the launch of this book. We'll be back shortly. We'll be talking to you guys as often as we can to really get a chance to connect with you and really go through more insights of this book. But hopefully we've given you enough that you can enjoy and that you can feel pumped up and excited about to go out and get that book. It just became available today, so you can get it off of Amazon. You to the power of two. Thank you for your time, guys, and we'll talk to you very, very shortly, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.